How can you identify a guy, a lady is clean on a first date? Like person fit come for your corner, you just start perceive some funny odor. Like just from the way the person speaks, you get some funny odor, the nails, and we are talking that can be considered as personal hygiene anyway.
Yeah, it's personal hygiene, but for me, I consider all of that, right? Like physical cleanliness. So
Okay.
with physical cleanliness, you talk about their hair, their clothes, their breath, and everything, like everything. So let's take for example, you guys, your first date, maybe you're meeting in a restaurant or maybe a coffee shop, and then you are one on one with that person. The first impression, maybe you might get the person's odor. It's not like you should go around sniffing the person and things like that, but
Yeah.
it's sure that you might get, maybe if not the laundry scent, maybe the perfume, the cologne they use, you will get it on that day. You
Okay.
check the nails too. Physical, when you check if the nails, maybe some people keep long nails and it's not clean,
Yeah.
you obviously notice that on that first date. The nails and then the hair. When we talk about keeping yourself neat, well kept, are your clothes ironed? Even if not ironed, we're not talking about like wearing brand name going on the first date. No, the little you have you ordered them well? Like, have you kept them well? Are they ironed? Are they straightened? Are you looking good for your first date, to give that impression? Then talking also about, the mouth, the teeth. We are not saying that you should have, all the stars, the way the stars, their teeth are, you should be like that, but at least, do you know how to use your toothbrush, the mouthwash? Do you know how to floss? All those things you get
Yeah.
to know them on the first date.
Yeah, so talking about first date, right?
Yes.
Personally, I think some people really do go cosmetics on this.
Yeah.
For example, what I mean is you have a date, right?
Yes.
That is when the person will go and clean the nails. That is when the person will go and brush.
Yeah.
That is when the person will do all sort of things just to come and impress. You understand?
Yes.
But somebody that is smart enough who can identify that, oh, this person just did a cosmetic cleanliness just to come and impress me. So we are talking about those special spots that it takes a clean person, you understand, to do. Like, for example, for me, I personally know if I want to identify a clean person just from the nails.
Yes.
Yeah, just by looking at your nails, I know, oh, this person is clean.
Yes.
Yeah. Another spot that I personally know is the mouth.
Exactly.
Yeah. Just by looking, we are not saying that bad breath means you don't cleanse your mouth.
Yes.
That is totally different.
That's
We are
different.
talking in a case that there are people that difficult.
They're very find it
they don't
difficult
brush.
to brush their
They
mouth.
don't brush.
Yes. Even using mouthwash, they don't.
They don't.
Yes.
Yeah. So my question for you was, when you get that first date, you as a woman, a guy come close to you, which signs you're going to like, oh, this guy, am I going to really deal? Like, just by physical look, it's like that. What if the man remove his boxer? You know, that kind of thing. Yeah. So which technique do you feel really check and say, hey, this guy, so I can roll with this guy?
Me, first of all, I check the scent, like I said, body odor.
Oh, okay. The
Yes.
fragrance.
The fragrance. Maybe some, even if you don't have perfume, right?
Yeah.
The scent from your laundry detergent.
Yeah.
That counts. Maybe if you took a shower, you will know. If someone takes a shower freshly showered before coming,
Yeah.
it's different. If you don't get the smell of gym, maybe the old socks after using it for like 2 months, 2 weeks, those things like that. I count it, as well as while eating or while taking coffee, the way you take care of your space.
Yeah.
I think, because if you're using things, and the way I see you doing, I know that if this person can be clean here, that means in their house
they
are
are clean.
clean. Yes. So I also take into consideration the way they manage their surrounding. Yes, the body odor, all those things. Even though I know people might change, things might change.
They might just do things on that particular day to come and impress. That's what I'm
But
emphasizing on.
I also consider, even though I know, yes, some people might take it to impress, but they also put in the effort. If you can put in an effort, like to look good, even if it's for that day, it's also worth, celebrating. Yeah. So for me, I look it as the effort the person put in to come, because you did not just wake up, leave from the gym, you just came with your sports attire, your socks, your gym bag, you're coming for the date. That, okay, I don't want to impress, I just want her to see me for who I am.
Yeah.
That's not really considered good for me. So I want to also see the efforts in showing that, you really want to be for this date, you really want to impress me, even if not impressing in the negative aspect, but you really want me to see you for who you are.
Yeah.
That's it.
And secondly, right?
Yes.
Now, if you have met this guy, for example, it's a first date, you have seen the guy and you're impressed, he's handsome, the way he speaks, everything like catches your attention. And now there is this problem. Maybe he's having a strong body odor, or maybe the mouth is not really that clean, or the smells that comes out from the mouth is not really good, and you just say, oh, I think I can roll with this guy. But now we need to identify this problem. What are the ways that you can use to tell the guy without affecting or without hurting his feelings? Is there a special way you can do that?
For me, I feel like, or I believe, we can use the I statement, or maybe use like a joke, depending on the vibe. If you guys, if you know the vibe is right or the vibe is good, I think you can start asking those casual questions. You can maybe, using a form where you can be like, are you, maybe if concerning the mouth, are you team mouthwash or are you team gum, bubble gum? So those kind of things, if you're asking, like, that obviously when you chew bubble gum, at some point in time, you get mouth odor.
Yeah.
But if, you're just taking it like a joke, but you're asking questions and getting information. So using it in a fun way, depending on the vibe.
Yeah, so is it like right to just say, babes, there's a problem. I think your mouth stinks and we can do this to like it's your partner, you have decided to just, you're going down with him or her, right? So I think it will be very, 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 very important to just set the record straight, because there are some people that you might use all the techniques that you're seeing, right? You even improvise from anywhere and tell them and show and prove to them, but they will not even see it. So if it is somebody that you're ready to go down with, right? I think for me, it's just good to say, babes, I don't really like the smell of your mouth. Is there a way we can be brushing? You generalize. We can, not like you can. Is there a way we can be brushing morning, afternoon, evening, like to, I really like you to smell good for me. Like you sugarcoat something like that. Would that technique really work?
If you go too direct, you might hurt the other person's feeling.
Okay.
Yeah, so like you said,
that is in the situation that you want to go down with the person. We are not talking of situations that maybe you just want to hang out or get some fun like that. You just like,
if you go too direct, babe, your mouth stinks, no, you will hurt the person's feeling. Even if the person does not show it, it's hurting the feeling.
Okay.
So you can okay, maybe babe, I found this mouthwash, I feel like it's good. Maybe if you like apple, the fragrance is apple. We could use it, to our bonding time.
Yeah.
Maybe we brush, we are together, we take a shower together, we clean ourselves. For us to smell the same, smell good. That kind of thing, you can go that way. But if you go direct, if it's me, I'll just I'll get mad. Even if I know it's true, I'll still get mad because that was too direct.
Yeah, but normally, right? Normally, I think that if somebody have a problem, if you're direct telling the person, right, I think is the best way, because beating around the bush, not everybody will understand. There are some people that will actually appreciate the fact that we tell them that, see, bro, I don't like your smell is really, which roll-on do you use? You understand? Can you try this one? Yeah, like one time I was traveling. I entered a train with one guy. I got the smell of his perfume and I really loved it. right? And I even walk up to the guy. I was really direct. I walk up to the guy, say, "Bro, good afternoon." It was a white guy. He answered and said, "Bro, I like the smell of your perfume. What is it?" He just, "Oh, really? Thank you very," like he was very happy, right? And he told me that this is the perfume, and even opened his phone, Googled it and showed me. And I was like, you see how direct you are, right? But there are some people, they want to beat around the bush. The same goes to the fact that if you identify a problem, right?
Yeah.
You're my girl, you're my man, and I want to really go. I'm emphasizing on this.
Yeah.
If I really want to make life with you, I'm going to be honest. I'll tell you the truth. You get a point. I'll say, babe, your teeth really does not smell well. How can we do to make it good, feel good? You understand? And that, I think, will solve situations. What do you think?
I'm still bent on that fact that going direct might cause issues.
It might cause
Yes.
issues.
Normally, yes, there might be people that might not understand it. People might not get it now when you go beat around the bush, but you somehow have to sugarcoat it, make it really feel like you are not causing them any harm. You are just informing them about, you want this for us to do it together, or maybe I do this and then we can do it together. It would be good. I find it like this activity, if we do it together, it's going to create more bond with us and things like that. You don't just like specify, just push it like, okay, babe, I identify this problem that is wrong with you. You need to do this and do that. No. You could be like, okay, babe, this toothbrush, or maybe this toothpaste, I feel like the other toothbrush, maybe it's too hard or it's too soft. It doesn't really do the work effectively.
Yeah.
I feel like this one, from the adverts, it's good. We can try together to see how genuine it is. Or maybe we can try to see if it really works.
Okay.
Things like that. You want it like, it's not because of her mouth that is making, or his mouth that is making you to do this. It's maybe because you want to satisfy yourself. Like, okay, we have watched this. Can we do it together? We have done that. Can we do it together? It's kind of like creating that time for bonding. But, solving the problem.
Yeah. Now you have mentioned the fact that you need to be actually indirect to solve a situation like this. Now let's go to the fact that the guy boxer, we are specifying now because there are guys that a guy will wear a boxer from Monday to Sunday, like some even extend to the next week, 2 weeks, 1 month with one boxer. Now you have identified that this guy's boxer is red or black. Is it a red flag? Some people say when a guy is using white pants, when you just enter a guy's house and you see his pants, like in the bath or on the dryer, they are all white. That's just signs to say, oh wow, this guy can be a very clean guy. So situation that you see the pants is red or black,
for me,
is it a red flag?
It isn't. What has the color of the underwear got to do with the person's personality? It has nothing to do with it. There are people who could have those white pants, but they are still dirty.
Okay.
They just take care of that so that it should be clean. It normally is supposed to be white. If anybody comes and sees a slight change, the person will know that I'm dirty.
But just by avoiding the fact that the white should not change color is already a sign of cleanliness.
You can still take off red. Red could still get stained. Yes. Black, the color could fade.
Okay.
That could happen. But so long as you take care of it, it's clean, it smells proper. For me, cleanliness is clean. There's no color in cleanliness. It's not like everything that is white means it's clean. Then things were black and not clean now. It's not like that. Everything is clean so long as you take care of it.
Okay, so if we are on this topic now, if we close this topic, now it's important to note that if you are going for a first date, right?
Yeah.
Identifying a clean guy or a dirty guy. One, you look by the nails. Two, the mouth, the smell that comes out from the mouth and the skin.
Yes.
And what again?
We have the hair, the clothing.
Okay.
Yes. If the clothing are well ironed, well kept.
Okay.
Yes.
What about the hair? They say some guys keep dreadlock, and
The,
guys with dreadlock maybe they are not really.
no, there are people with dreadlocks
Mm-hmm.
that their hair is actually clean. They take
Okay.
care of it.
They
If you don't
take
know
care
how
of the
to take
dread.
care of it, that's when you start
It's a
finding things.
problem.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So no matter the pattern you have, is it dreadlocks, is it cornrows, is it
Mm-hmm.
just afro?
Mm-hmm.
So long as it's well kept,
There's no problem
there's
with
no
that.
problem with that.
Okay, so we'll be rounding up this topic now.
Mm-hmm.
You're watching us. What are your take? Yeah. How can you identify a guy or a lady who is clean? Yeah. How can you identify that person on a first date? Yeah. Maybe we have discussed and left out some points that you
Mm-hmm.
think is important.
Yeah.
You can as well drop it in the comment
Section.
below. We will be very happy also
To answer
to
that.
learn. Till then, we are going to see again in another episode.